Hello, I'm Morgan Freeman, and you're watching Fat Steven JFG.
Hey, good morning, y'all. How you guys doing out there? Yeah, we're awake. We're alive. That one video we played yesterday of that, what was it? That song that was playing for, people were asking about tech. It actually got partially blocked, so I have to remove the song before the stream's available again. That's hilarious. Morning, Elena. Morning, Apollo. Morning, Mags. I like turtles. Hey there. Good morning, Rumble as well. Yeah. Sweet Steven. Sort of. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. You think? Maybe? Partially? Who knows? Alright, let's do some horror game this morning. So Thursday and Friday I've already given my heads up. So, yeah, it's going to be a Final Fantasy weekend. There'll be no member stream this week. You guys can just watch Final Fantasy 16, and if you don't like it, I don't care. You got an extra Sunday last week, so I made up for it. I like turtles, yes. Alright, so we're going to be jumping in on this. YouTube is still being a pain in the ass. Ranked mode is broken in Fortnite right now, so they had to disable it. So you have all the sweaties right now in Fortnite till ranked mode's fixed. Okay, you should... Wow. This is getting awesome. Okay, I gotta do some of this fucking email. Report spam. Thank you. And now hope that's no good again. All right, so the Infinite Black 2 is here. I don't know what this is. Okay, it's been long years, but now rolling out Infinite Black 2, Missing the Ass Universe. Download it free at Tib 2. For beta testers and early access, we're releasing hundreds of new features. What? What is the Infinite Black? Oh, I don't know what this is. Fuck, no, I'm not doing that one. If you're already releasing a sequel, this really means your first one failed. Oh, Adonai, good morning. Sorry, I'm reading. I got phones. Congrats. What, you got the 500? Oh, cool. You made it to 509? Cool. They took away all mine yesterday and last week. So I'm glad you're getting them. I'm glad it's going somewhere. Congratulations. Now you just need to get that watch hours and you're good, right? You're sitting at 503, so they kept, yeah, they're not letting anyone grow. It's kind of messy. I'm sorry, but that's still a good accomplishment. You finally got to that 500 mark. Hopefully it stays there when you get your monetization. I think we're about good to go. I'm not seeing any craziness. Yeah, remember to retweet the stream, smash out that like, and hope for the best. Let me just get this game going. I'm trying to remember where I put it. I think that's what she said. Layers of Fear. Here we go. Dave, good morning. Forgot you say your name too, so hello, Dave. What do you, I need? I'm excited. I need some genuine escapism. Yeah, I get you. I get you. Oh my god, I get you with 100%. Too many narcissists, not enough content. That's the way I look at it right now. This game uses binaural audio. Yes, I know, because it scared the shit out of me. What? Why is there no audio? Wait, why is there no audio? Wait, why is there no audio? The hell? Okay, that's weird. Why is there no audio? What the fuck is going on? Give me a second, chat. What the fuck? Sounds. Playback? Yeah, there is no audio. That is so weird. Okay, so where'd the audio go? Setting. Now there's audio. Oh, okay. Wait, why is my FOV so low? Let's push this up here. Oh, that was weird ass shit, wasn't it? It's just really quiet in here. I am not going down that hole. That is not happening. All right, so what were we doing? Okay, here we go. Context, background, what brought me here, the route presented. How many watch hours do I need? 3,000. My channel's on a break. I hiatus until I am ready to come back. So I'm only hanging out chats. Mags, that's good. If people get that way, you should do it. I would do it if it wasn't. I would do it if it wasn't my job. But eventually, I'm gonna pretty much just play old gameplay and just run my Spotify playlist and just do game radio. Cause yeah, that means I can get all my work caught up. Is it more the platform, the people, or a mixture of both? Because there are some good people, there are some bad people, and then we have the platform itself, which is just... Okay, I can't get out of here. What's going on? Are you actually... Do I have to go down this hole? Oh, shit, I did. Oh, in a month? No, in 3 months. In 3 months. Okay, why can't I crouch? What the hell? What's that whispering?
What are you doing?
Here, listen.
But how does it do that? A sea couldn't fit in there.
It's the spirit of the sea. It captured its strength, its calm, its freedom, so it can live on forever.
Yeah, I get you. I get you, Max, 100%. You'll find some good people. There's some good people in this chat. Hey, Trinoculus. Of this version of LOF? Yeah, this... Don't... Layers of Fear seems to be very popular right now on YouTube. What the fuck? What is happening to this place? What the hell did I step in? Oh my god, I don't even feel like I'm standing. I feel shorter. What's going on? Am I the kid? I've got to be the kid, right? I'm so fucking... I'm short. Or I'm comics division. I can't tell. I'm in... What does ENFP means? Entirely... What? Oh, empath... I don't know how to say that. What the fuck is going on here? That was... Nope. 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 Kitchen. I'll be sending over a new reel tomorrow, pirate film. Heard the Yanks love it. Give this one a good spin. More screenings means more arses in the seats and more reasons for me to keep paying you. Oh, I appreciate it, Trin.
Come, faithful servant, for tonight we brew a ghoulish concoction, the world's strangest stew.
I must be the kid. Look, I am so short right now. Oh shit, did I lock myself in before checking the other door? The art in this game is great. Extrovert, intuitive feeling, etc. It's the Myers-Briggs personality. Oh, okay.
Seasoned by sadness, burnt from within, ravaged by madness, rotten with sin.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't even know what I am. It's locked. Don't worry, Mags. There's enough narcissists out there. The fuck? You don't realize that they're the narcissists.
Torn up by conflict, ravaged by war, flawed on the surface, warped to its core.
The fuck? Is there standing behind that, Dave? I don't know anything about that, nor would I pick fights. Or not pick fights because I have no standing in that. Can someone explain what is this like? What your emotional and your personality is, and how it affects other people and people affect you? Someone needs to explain what it actually is before I can even make a statement. I don't understand it. Oh, please don't tell me I throw this into the stew. Oh, that's disgusting. That is so fucking disgusting. Why is everything on fire here? See, I don't know what it is, so I have no say in the matter. That's why I'm asking questions, because I don't know. What is it? Okay, so that's the only... It's just... This door doesn't open, though. How the fuck? Oh, okay. Total personality prototype test. Just. Oh, okay. You guys have different opinions. That's cool. I can understand the whole how others affect you. Yeah. For me, it's trust and loyalty and transparency. If you're unwilling or unable to be transparent, whether there's a problem or not a problem, and try to work things out bluntly with me when it's there, then I don't want to deal with you. I think that is that what you mean, stuff like that, because that's pretty much inherently traits. If you can't be dead straight
Hollowed by
honest,
longing, hardened by loss.
I don't want
Once
anything to
lit
do
and
with you.
polished, has lost all its gloss.
I hate people who live in a mentality where it's easier to talk behind one's back than work out the problem. And the difference between talking behind one's back and talking about someone to figure out a solution to a problem are two different things. I also despise passive-aggressive natures, but I am a master of it because I know how to get under people's skin. It is indeed fascinating, though. See, this is my first time hearing about it. I despise people that will sit there and continue a problem even though they've never gone out of their way or even attempted to try and fix it.
Look at it bubble.
Those types bother me.
Look
They
at
affect
its
me
shape.
greatly because that's a trust
The beast.
factor, right? That falls under many
It's
lines.
awake.
What the fuck is happening? It's a good conversation, though. I'm also very good at predicting people's behaviors. They're very repetitive. I'm very good at predicting things that are going to happen to the point where people tell me to stop. I also don't like ass kissers. I can't stand ass kissers. There was something I saw today. It was called what was it? What is it? You went from hanging out with us to looking down on us. And when I heard that, it kind of made me look at something kind of different with few individuals, not just here in life.
Father's screening the Black Wonder.
Dave, that is a brilliant sentence. No opinions are invalid. I love that. Yeah. There are also some really good people.
Movie's almost over. Time to go.
Oh, that's not going to be good. Why is it locked? Oh, fuck. The fuck just happened? Oh, okay, it was loading. I was like, what the hell? Did I just break the game? I've been getting complaints about noises up in the balcony. People are scared the damn thing is going to fall on their bloody heads. I told you to keep it off limits. Damn thing can barely support its own weight. Yeah. I'm a very kind of logical person. I don't know what it is, but I look at things pretty much... When I say it, I mean it. And I expect others to do the same, but not everyone works like I do, right? Unless values actually change, then I will change with them, but...
Careful. Don't step into the light.
If there's no
or you'll see
conversation, you'll never be able to see another opinion or another point of view. And you'll end up nowhere. Careful. Stare at the light, he'll see you. I don't like that at all. Okay, that's locked. I will say one thing, though. I predicted a lot of people last year getting demonetized, and every one of those people I predicted did get demonetized. It was quite interesting to watch. Not that I'm a dick, but I knew it was coming. Stuff like that I can kind of see. That's why I try not to say everyone, no matter the size of the channel. It's not just numbers, the people that matter most. That's exactly it. If you start developing ego over the concept of how you got there to before that ego existed, You either A, were playing a game with everyone around you to get where you wanted to go, or you let that ego overtake the personality that once made you the person everyone liked, right? Then you got perception of the other individuals who are perceiving you, and that's something you can't change because they either refuse or they're just stuck in their ways, and that just happens over time. Say no to bullshit? See, that's the thing, though. Say no to bullshit, for me, it falls under the line of patience I have. I will try numerous different ways to deal with people, try to fix situations, try to compensate. But if it's never returned with all those attempts, yet still the villainization mentality or victim mentality is being played, eventually I reach a point which I hate because I learned a lot of things when it came to my dad with his alcoholism when I was a kid. He got very angry. He didn't really control it most of the time. He grew out of it to a degree, but that's why I keep my anger in check, my attitude in check. A few times I have gotten severely angry, especially with streams. But I don't blow it out of proportion because then I feel worse afterwards, even though if the individual or individuals deserved it, I don't feel like I deserve to become that angry. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. I'm not preaching. I am definitely not perfect, but I like knowing when I fuck up so I can either fix it and not do it again, or wonder whether or not the fuck up is relevant to what they're actually doing because of a supposed fuck up. I don't even know if I'm making sense anymore. Why am I a midget? If I'm not making sense, just tell me to shut up, guys. I won't actually listen to you, though. When I was first married to my task-oriented wife, I thought she had a bullying personality. I found out when I was getting angry at her for not being as relational or rational as I was. She meant no malice. Sometimes people are stuck in their ways. Yeah, exactly. My antitrust, that's why I like things to my face with transparency. My antitrust falls back to with my whole mom, the divorce, and how she like kicked me out. That's where the antitrust developed even more. You can add it in with the bullying and shit through school, but that's just layers building up of how your personality goes, and you become more aware and sensible and to what a bully is, what a negative person is, what selfishness is, and you can start seeing it in people, and you know right away when you're getting a gut feeling that these people aren't there for you, they're in it for themselves, and they will do what they will to get it. And that's where you try to space yourself from those people. It's the ones that you haven't picked up on yet that all of a sudden will flick that switch and become some of the most vile people out there, and then you have the other ones that will flip that switch and they'll be one of the most best people in your life. Like, there's two sides to that coin. I try to avoid the negative coin, but those things seem to attract more so because they see people that are very positive, very happy, very like smiley and laughy as an easy target. They're fucking stupid. And the thing is, they hide behind other people when they screw up because they don't want to admit or even let things go. Everyone's guilty of that, right? It's that whole, when do I get my vengeance? And it's kind of sad. Oh my god, my guy's still a midget. Hey, why does he keep putting a mouth on? What the is going on here? I'm a little bit of a blabbermouth today, right? I'm oblivious. I'm oblivious to when it comes to relational things, like relationship things, flirting and shit like that. I'm oblivious as fuck because I don't notice it. It's never been in my laneway of life. And that stems from the ex and her abuse and all that shit, right? Like the trauma in there, I just turned off relationships. I turned it off. I've been taken advantage of, yep, because the extrovert feeling side of me. Yeah, because they think you're bubbly and happy that they can get away with murder. And the problem is, eventually you have enough, but you still hold back because you don't want to lose yourself and become the same thing those people have acted as or individuals or forces, whatever you want to call them. The trick is overcoming bitterness. Yeah, I'm not bitter. I don't. Look, that's the thing. I think there is bitterness and resentment, but I think it also falls under the line of why would you protect someone that has done something so fucking horrible, yet accost another person who has done none of those things? And my mind tries to conceive those types of personalities as you're a fucking sellout and you're fake. Because if you're willing to preach one thing and then protect another that has done exactly the same thing you're preaching against, you are no better than the person or persons you are defending. And then you reach a line of, do you tell the truth to everyone, and will you be accosted? Or do you keep it all bottled up to the point where it is then damaging you internally, and then you have to step back from everything because the perception seems to be more powerful than the voice that's telling the story? Hey, Admiral Teague. And that's the beauty and the horror of people, right? People can be great, and they can be fucking crazy. I'm not touching another one of those mouths, though. What the fuck are you doing on the... What the hell is going on here? What the fuck?
I told you to hide it. I told you to keep it safe. How could you let him take it? It's all we have left of her.
Mags, it'll get easier because you'll start realizing the foundation of the people that actually give a fuck about you and the people that are just in it for themselves. And like I said...
Oh, scum. You were always bad luck. A blight upon this family. I give everything, and what do I get in return? A little gratitude? A little heart? Is that too much to ask? A lucky break. An ace up my sleeve, that's all I need. A lucky break. An ace up my sleeve, that's all I need.
There's no ace here.
A luck.
Mags, I think you'll come out stronger after you figure out what you want to do, right? I think you got some good people in your corner. The best rule I can give anyone is the nicest person to your face is going to be holding the sharpest knife to your back. That's the way I look at things. It's why I'm so very anti-compliment, anti-like praise. As much as, yeah, I will like it deep down, I am very anti-accepting of it because I don't see the compliment or praise. I see as, what the fuck do you want from me? And how much of it is it going to take from me, and will I recover? I think that stems, like you say, you've dealt with abuse and stuff yourself, and many others have too. I've dealt with abuse, and I think that's where it comes from. When you have a loved one or one you care for, and you spend enough time with them, and you're hearing all these words that are making you feel special, feel loved, and then it turns around that it's a manipulation technique. You start picking up on that with other people in real life that are doing the same type of thing. But sometimes you can't discern between the honest compliments and praise and the ones that are just trying to take something or step on you, step over you, whatever you want to look at. And eventually, again, you start pulling away from people. And it doesn't, yeah, when they're attacking, you feel like they're attacking you. Yeah, well, that's the perfect example, Max, is when, let's look at it this way. When we discuss things like Disney or Star Wars or Star Trek, and you say you don't like something, there's the discern problem right there. People automatically think you're attacking them because you're giving a negative opinion. But you're talking about the franchise. You're not talking about the fans. And I think that's a perfect example. I want your soul. Well, thank you, Shang Tsung minion. Yeah, you want my soul. How about a big nope?
Nope.
So there you go. No, Shang Tsung. No, you're not getting my soul. Your soul is mine. Nope, not happening. I don't even know if I'm making sense, man. Honestly, I had a rough couple days even this week. Like cultures, that laugh shit, that whole like time travel turtle shit, that was the laughter I needed because it resituated myself. But a couple of days earlier, I was in the worst mood ever because I'm in where you are. I was in that mood where you are right now. I had a realization that it's just people care more about fucking clout than they care about people. And I hate those types of people. I can't stand that because clout is not a physical thing. It's not even an emotional thing. It's nothing you can cherish because it's gone like a breath of air. And then you have to resituate yourself and feel like, okay, if there's other things going on that you didn't expect these people to do or this thing to do, is my road more split off than I realized? Accepting that not everyone, and in fact, most people will never give an actual fuck about you. I agree with that. No one actually gives a fuck about you. It's just being realistic and grounded, not hoping for it, just accepting it. Yeah, you have to look at the fact that humans are horrible people and they're beautiful people at the same time. Yeah, I agree with that. Like when people are in distress, I approach them differently because I don't want to feel that you're being I want them to feel safe, but you also don't want to feel like you're there to save them. Yeah, I get that. For me I can be empathetic. I can try to understand their point of view, but I also don't try to share too many negative things of my life. And when people actually hear some of my stories, they think it's bullshit. They're like, really, what happened? I'm like, well, this is what happened. This is the life I chose. It's part of my journey. It is not something I want people to give me money for. Oh, Steven, your bag's hurt. Here's $5. I don't fucking want that. What I'm trying to make you understand is we all have hardships in life. We all have a road that has many speed bumps and cliffs. You also have a lot of mountains that will give you the best view in forever. It's just trying to apply your troubles with other people's troubles that might not be the same and try to empathize and create a common ground. That's not butt kissing, in my opinion. That is trying to take off your shoes and put on theirs. Clout is a false sense of significance. Yes, it is. I think clout is also used as a shield to protect how fucking horrible your actions are. Same thing with ego. Feel your pain on this one. I get called every name in the book simply refusing to endorse awful new Trek just based on its diverse cast. Teague, honestly, I like season 3 of Picard, and I got shit on by a bunch of people. Doesn't mean it's going to protect Kurtzman. It doesn't mean I'm going to defend Kurtzman. Kurtzman's still garbage, especially after Strange New Worlds new episode where I was like, what the am I watching? Why am I watching a 20-minute hallway scene with 2 super soldier Star Trek officers? I'm not going to get into that. Fuck you. I told you don't give me. I like turtles. Thank you, Megs. Thank you, Megs. But Teague, I get what you're saying, man. As long as you can accept people not agreeing with you and not feeling like they're attacking you, I'm perfectly fine with that. I like season 3. It doesn't make me a horrible person. I love DS9. I'm not a huge fan of TOS, but I will watch it. TNG was good for its time. It also reminds me of when my dad introduced me to Star Trek. So my relation with TNG is because of my dad. That became with Generations. The same with Star Wars. The same with Lego. It's all the same thing because it's linked because the family members show me what it was. But my dad's also a fucking asshole, and he was abusive and a drunk. Right? So just because he showed me Star Wars and Star Trek doesn't mean I forgive him for those things. That takes time and eventually conversation. And that's what people need to start looking at when they look at things like Trek and franchises. Yes, you've been burned a lot of fucking times, but why are you going to snuff out every flame that could give you a moment just because of standards? And I'm not pointing this at you directly, Tig. I'm showing an observation here. I don't even know if that makes sense. Season 3 is a new guy called Mentalis. Yeah. But again, I don't look at the people. I just look at the fact that I got some enjoyment out of it. That's it. And then everyone tried to take that away. It doesn't make me a shill. It doesn't mean I'm giving in to fucking Kurtzman. I love Babylon 5. We've had Lita on this channel a few times. And it's been great conversations. We had fun doing Babylon 5. I can't wait for the movie. Yeah. You out? All right, cool. Yeah, Turtles rock. So, like, Teague, I hope I'm making sense here. People are allowed to like stuff as much as I'm allowed to criticize it. There, you just nailed it. It doesn't mean anyone is inherent to any of you. Honestly, if me giving out one tweet saying I love season 3 of Picard is going to save a studio, we don't have that much power. If we did, Disney would be fixing itself already. Sorry, I'm on a tangent. This is a good conversation. I wish I had more of these, man. Shit. Because I'm still stuck in this bedroom with weird-ass mannequins and I'm a midget.
Lucky break. An ace up my sleeve. That's all I need. A lucky break. An ace up my sleeve. That's all I need.
I feel like I was instructed to like Picard. No. I can understand what you're saying, but I don't think that was the intent. I think it was more instructed to give it a chance, I guess. But I don't know who you interacted with.
A lucky break. An ace up my sleeve. That's all I need.
Is he supposed to keep losing his mind?
A lucky break. An ace up my sleeve. That's all I need.
You don't have an ace, bro.
A lucky
wait.
break. An ace up my sleeve. That's all I need.
Is he supposed to keep screaming like this? There's Daryl. Good morning, Daryl. Being vengeful turns a person to the very thing they're against. Just an opposite on the opposite end. Yeah. And Dave, I get your humor too. I love Stargate Universe. I got pissed off when they canceled it. And they canceled it on the worst thing they could possibly do. We're all going to cryo sleep and into the dark side of the universe. Oh, go to hell. But I'm not a huge fan of SG-1. I love Atlantis.
A lucky break. An ace up my sleeve. That's all I need.
What the hell am I looking for, dude? That would be cheating. They followed through with the abuse when I didn't like it, so it was a real threat. Yeah, I think everyone deals with their own types of trauma, right? Like when I bring up the whole thing, like when I've literally been hit or run over by 16 cars or vehicles. Some of them bad, some of them a couple horrible, some of them not so bad. But it did happen. It also means, and I haven't broken a single freaking bone. I think they're planning continuing Stargate. I'm just tired of remakes and reboots.
You have to find it. You have to take
Is
it
it
back.
okay? Is it appalling because of the animation,
Find it.
or is
Bring
it
it back.
appalling because they think they're reusing a generation storyline?
Find it. Bring it back.
There's the ace.
Find it. Bring it back.
Okay. Okay, I'm getting it now. Okay, okay, so then we do this.
A lucky break. An ace up my sleeve. A blackened heart. Uprooted by tragedy. Skewered by pain. That's
What's my favorite car to be hit? The one that pays me $800 cash, and all I have is a scraped knee. Here, hold on. I'll tell you a story. Okay, I don't know if anyone here's from Toronto, right? But I'll tell you one of them. Okay, there's a Yonge Street's one of the main streets in Toronto, right? And if you get past Bloor, there's a whole shopping complex with a Canadian Tire. So I was just past the intersection. I'm beside a car on my lane. This dude's driving like right beside me. His passenger looks at me. The driver doesn't notice me. The next thing I know, the driver does a right-hand turn into the complex with me on the inside. I go over his hood into the car, leaving Canadian Tire. I was lucky, right? Because how it happened, I flipped over the hood and was on my back in my courier bag, which is like these bags are freaking awesome. They can hold a 2 for a beer. They're waterproof. They're canvas. They're like $300 bags, and they're like a lifesaver. And all I ended up doing was getting a scraped knee and just lightly hitting my head on the bumper of the car. The dude was freaking out so much because he didn't want his insurance policies to go up that this was a Friday night, so it couldn't be a better club night. I literally had nothing really happened to the bike at all. A couple of paint scrapes, but he paid me off like $800-900 cash to not file charges and not call the cops. And since I wasn't really badly damaged, I'm like, I got beer money. Vam. Yeah. That's still considered being hit by a car. People are stupid. I had, I'll tell you one more. Okay, this is a really good one. I was riding on Queen Street, and this cabbie all of a sudden pulled over in front of me, but not properly. And what happened was the passenger opened the door in the cabbie, the rear passenger door, to the sidewalk. And since I use bullhorn bars, if everyone knows what bullhorns are, they're the ones that are they're shaped like bullhorns, so you lean kind of down. You can have the like your normal stance, and then you can have the lean down stance. Well, the left handlebar went in between the metal door and the plastic frame on the inside of the car door. And literally, the passenger's just looking at me going, I am so sorry. I'm like, what the fuck? So he had to pay for new handlebars, a brand new carbon fiber front fork, and cash. Because people don't pay attention. Yeah. Hey, Wade. But those weren't really damaging, right? Those really didn't hurt me too much. They were just lucky breaks. The guy who fucked up my spine, that was a totally different story.
All you've ever given me.
But then again, I could be like, guys, my back is so sore today. I'm having spasms everywhere. I need 5 more gifted memberships. It'll make the pain. I don't do that shit. I don't do that shit. And but that's the other thing. It's just like when we're going back to that previous conversation, what Mags is talking about. The way I look at the car impacts is the way I look at how interactions of negativity within my life or everyone has every day, those are like the accidents or impacts that affect not only your mentality but your emotional. And you start developing a sixth sense towards people. You start developing a sixth sense towards hostility, positivity, and you start trusting that gut feeling more. But it also drains you more because it's like it's like a defensive mechanism as well as an aggressive system. You're aggressively trying to figure them out while defensively keeping yourself at the wall. Because once you start letting people in through that wall, it's got to go 2 ways. You're going to have the best time ever, or they're going to start taking bricks out and start giving you concussions. And especially for empathetic people or empathic people, however you want to call it, it's a nightmare. I'm also ADHD, right? So my mind goes 50 million thoughts a second, and I try to look at every avenue as possible without trying to get attached to paranoia. But paranoia is like my best friend for some reason, just keeps pulling me back in. Constant vigil. Thank you, Dave. You're like my thesaurus today. That's great. Yeah. Yeah. But then again, it's that's the same way I apply other things. Is like we have people in this world that this is one thing why I hate about YouTube. This is the one thing I hate about YouTube or content creation in general. If you don't do the content that everyone else does in the same atmosphere, somehow your point is invalid. Your opinion is invalid. But it's not. If I choose to do gaming, let's say Dave chooses to do music, but still has an insight to pop culture because he grew up in the same pop culture you're talking about, it doesn't make their points any less invalid. And I hate that stigma that's going around now that if you don't have this or you're not doing that, you're actually not worthy. Fuck that. And I hate that condescending nature that's popping up more and more. No one knows how much work I do. No one knows how much shit they've done. Everyone's going to know more than you, but it doesn't mean, like, what was it said earlier? It doesn't mean the opinion is any less valid. And I hate people who use insight, try to crush other people's insight because they think just because they do more content about something that they have a higher pretense of knowledge. You have the knowledge, but it doesn't mean you know every avenue of thought. And that, yeah, constantly vigilant. There it is, yeah. I grew up on gaming first, yeah. I appreciate your insight too, Teague. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not gonna shun you. Like when I refused to cheer. Teague, no one's forcing you to cheer. No, you don't have to cheerlead for anything. Criticism is a part of life. It's how we better ourselves. That's why Why do you think media and Hollywood and everyone else is trying to attack criticism as racism? If you take away the criticism, then you take away the constructive parts of growing, right? Isn't constructive criticism fine? It's the same thing. The problem is they're only using it as an ad campaign now. Everyone's the villain. No, your product sucks. How can you be wasting $300 million on a product and still give us crap? Why is it now nothing you do is worthwhile of our time? You don't have to praise new Trek, but I will give compliments where it's due. It's the same with Star Wars. I still haven't watched Rise of Palpable Walker, whatever it's freaking called. I still don't watch any of the newer Star Wars stuff. If I have to for review purposes, yes. But I don't. I don't watch it. But I can criticize it because it has an emotional value to me of how it's messed my memories up for it. Hey, Churro.
That's all you were ever good for?
Finding people that want to have conversations like this is the hardest part. Okay, what do you want me to do next? Why is the mirror... People attack everyone who is skeptical of the next big thing. Kurtzman's not the next big thing. Kurtzman will eventually end up in the way of, I think, Abrams. And look at the writer's strike. The writer's strike, pretty much in general, is keeping all this shit at bay. That Craven trailer, though, looked horrendous. Okay, what do you want me to do next, dude? Okay, can I get out of here yet? You didn't break the flow, Turo. No, man. It's perfectly fine. This is called conversation. I like the combos like this. We find common ground this way. Yeah, me trying to get conversations to start with people is the biggest thing, right? Because if it's not shitting on the next big thing, then it's going to go nowhere. Okay, how is this thing on if it's not plugged in? Mags, all I can say is take a break. Just take a break. If you want to do that, do that. People that care about you will understand. People, the ones that don't, they won't be around.
Find it! Bring it back! Keep her close to your heart. Don't let her be forgotten. She gave everything for you. Prove that it was worth it. That you weren't a mistake.
Are we done? Yep, we're done.
Weak, useless, no good to anyone. It's like I was never there.
I'll pause that quickly before this kid gets depressing. I hated The Boys, the first season, and previewed it with zero desire to watch another episode. I like some of it, just not all of it. People say you aren't a fan for just liking new Trek. Yeah, that's the thing. No one has the ability to dictate what type of fan you are. Fans come in different tiers. And the fact that people are trying to dictate you're not a fan because you like this or don't like this, it's all bullshit. That's trying to show, that's power. That is them trying to hold power over other people because they need that to feel relevant. That relevancy means nothing in life. In 500 years, no one's going to give you a fuck when they dig you up going, oh, that guy liked all new Trek. Well, fuck, he's not a fan. No one's going to give a fuck. No one's going to give a fuck. It's the same thing when they dig us up in 500 years and like, oh, well, those bones and that genetics point, you're a boy and you're a girl. That's it. Nobody's giving a fuck. I've even used that argument, like when 500 years when we're dug up, no one's going to care what our gender was. And they're like, that's not relevant now. It's 500 years from now. I'm like, we're talking about now. Well, guess what? 500 years from now is there now. They're still not going to give a fuck about this conversation. They're still going to look at it the same. It's the science. Yeah, I don't want people to think, yeah, that's it. That's the worst part. When you share your stories, Megs, you nailed it. When you share stories that sometimes are negative, this is one thing. I'll go back quickly. My mom used to say things. If you have nothing positive to share, don't say anything at all. So I pretty much stopped talking. Because if you get bullied a lot, if you're depressed or you're having a rough day, a rough week, or a rough year, or you want to share your stories that relate to a conversation, and people automatically perceive it as you like just whining, that's brutal to you because you're finally taking a chance to open up some stuff that you don't know how to deal with, and people right away are trying to shut it down. Dave, it's part of things. You don't have to say sorry. No, the people that I want to say sorry are sorry. I actually found that letter too that I was talking about when was it for my birthday, in my birthday card that my mom sent me. Because this is the funny part. This is the moment I stopped talking to my mom. When she sent me a computer written note saying I wasn't ready to have kids and neither was your father, and you put that in my birthday card. At that point, I realized that this person would never accept their faults or have a serious conversation when it comes to not being about them, even though the negativity is about them. So I kind of I blow them off. And that's the thing, that people want to share their negative aspects of life. They also want to share their positive. They want to make sure they're balanced. No one's life is perfect. No one's life is constantly in shit. Well, depends if you're Disney or not. But it just goes crazy. Those are weak-minded people. What did I miss? Sorry, Teague, I missed something. I agree, but I didn't stop from people stalking me on behalf of Disney when I said Boba Fett was a bad show. Cops had to get involved? Are you serious? Jesus. I didn't even see that part. Sorry, the chat went really fast. That's freaking nonsense.
It would have been better if I was never there.
For those that did watch that AMA I did months ago, that's why I was kind of honest with some of the names I said. Because it happened. And eventually I'll do another AMA and talk about other things. Because in a way that's healing. It's not victimizing yourself. It's showing what the fuck happened. Because if you let them fester or don't give it enough time, it will come out wrong. And honestly, if we're allowed to shit on Disney, why can't we shit on the people that have done fucked up shit? I don't understand why there's two lines. Don't cause drama, but cause drama on Disney. Don't cause drama in the community, but it's okay to cause drama on Lord of the Rings. I don't understand the difference here. And that's where it boggles my mind. I'm like, okay, so it's okay to point out the wrongs of a company, but it's not okay to point out the wrongs of people actually doing shitty things to other people in a community. I don't understand the mentality of why you have to separate the two. And maybe I'm just naive. But this goes back to that AMA. I am tired of seeing my friends crying because they don't know where to put their trust. I fucking despise that. You had written death threats and people got locked up for being Disney adult. Jesus, that's just nuts. What I mean is people thinking you needing a break after some post might perceive it as attention seeking, so I private everything. Oh, really? I just make, hey, good morning, Pacific. I make posts that are passive yet relevant, but they're not targeted at anyone. And usually when I can tell when the person that it's meant for reads it, they usually unfollow. So it's pretty funny. Like I said, those who unfollowed me apps for Twitter are the best things in the world. They show where a Whisper Network can go. They show where your opinions have hurt people's feelings. And it's brilliant to watch how far it can travel like a game of telephone. It's brilliant to watch. And you don't even need AI to do it. You can just follow the string of names. I love doing things like that because it's crazy. The same way how I watch the YouTube algorithm, right? I can have a conversation like this and people are expecting gaming and they're not getting what they want, and their entitled perspective comes in and they'll just unsub and unfollow. Cool, great. But these things are more relevant because it's more human. Teague, man, that's crazy. Oh, where can I find that app? A lot of them have been shut down right now because Twitter upgraded their API code to 2.0 or 2.1. So a lot of those apps are disabled right now. I'll send you one later that's working because all of these developers right now are trying to upgrade it so they actually work with the new Twitter API. Because I started freaking out when they weren't working anymore. Nah, Megs, a break is a break. I only took one YouTube because social media and build tension and anxiety. Mark nails it too. But Mark, you also have a job, right? You got to focus on your real life. This is my job. That's the sad part. YouTube is my job. Graphic design is my job, right? I am a paid person. I am paid by Park Place. I am paid by Valiant. And I'm going to say that honestly. I am paid. I do my work. I spend as much time as I need to make sure it looks good. And then I'm paid by you guys to have either a conversation like this or to watch a game you don't know whether you want to play or buy yet or go back to. The internet is my job. YouTube, Rumble, Photoshop is my job now. I've gone from bike messenger, network engineer, retail to this. It's incredible. But this is my job. It's very hard to pull away, to turn off the screens. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to get this whole thing distracted. Rumble, thanks for sticking around. YouTube, thanks for sticking around. And to my lurkers out there that are looking for drama notes, you can talk in my chat. Except for the ones that I know lurk because they don't like always talking to people. So that's cool. So, Squeaker, if you're lurking, that wasn't meant at you. I appreciate you, and I know you lurk sometimes. What am I missing on the topic? Someone can give the rundown. I think it's a bunch of things when it comes to opinions, values, dealing with people, taking a break from YouTube, trust issues, and just having a conversation. My perception is a fear because I know how people be sometimes. That's always that one person that takes it that way. You know, that one person doesn't matter. Eventually, like I've had to do is cut that one person out. I'm better now. What I hate is the people that cut you out, but they never give you a reason why. And will never tell you. And then they make others do the same. I hate that shit. That shit bothers me. Yeah. When people think just because I don't like them, everyone else that I'm associated with must not like them as well. That shit is childish. Especially from adults.
Just watch. Let's go. Father will be leaving the projection room soon.
Oh god, not the basement. No, I don't want to go to the basement. No. To hell with that one person, Megs. One bad apple can easily... Yeah, well, Mark is a master because he's seen a lot of things in the last, let's say, 2 years. He has seen a lot of things, even some of the things I've had to deal through. And he's a strong dude. As much as he gets his head shaved and his arms waxed, he is a strong dude. He is one of the most loyal people. He's also a good person to confide in. Arlena's another one. Jester's another one. Daryl's another one. Even you. There's even other people. It's that's where, but it falls into the bottom line of trust. If I'm going to confide in you, are you going to listen, or are you going to use it to hurt? And that's where I think a lot of people are at that precipice of a cliff, especially in an online platform where you're just behind screens, you're just behind a camera. You don't know the intent because you can't actually see behind an avatar what their facial expressions are, what their actual mouth movements are. You can't pick up on all those mannerisms. Come on, look that button. This is a good conversation. Thank you, Tig. I appreciate these conversations, right? I'll say this again. I'm not perfect. I fucked up. There is one person that I have the utmost respect for. Actually, two. But there's one I have major respect for, and that's Vigilante Williamson. When I was getting kind of like overly crazy, like in the stream sometimes, trying to be funny, trying to be cool, that dude called me out on his stream one night. Made me feel to recheck myself. I apologized. But I appreciate that he did that. I didn't agree with it doing it on a live stream for other people. Sure, that's fine. But I respect him for it. Loki's another one when he calls me out. Like when he wants to talk. Same dude. But Vigilante was one of those guys that kind of resituated my point of views of things. And I will respect him for that. And then I spaced myself from him because I didn't want to cause any more influence. I don't hate him, but I do respect him for it. I do. Sometimes you need a wake-up call. I think it's part of life. I'm not perfect. No one's perfect. I've recently had some events happen during live streams where I've decided to put open panels on hold. Yeah, I can understand, Mike. I can understand. I try to avoid a lot of live streams unless I know it's going to be fun. I just want the transparency of today or next week. We'll have you, we won't have you. That's it. I just want to know. I want to know the amount of work I put in to anybody or even myself is not returned equally, but is acknowledged with the same amount of respect that I put into it, that everyone puts into their shit. Build a foundation for yourself and don't let anyone destroy it. Be in control and don't let anyone change you, Max. Yeah, good soul. For those on Rumble that are wondering where this conversation is going, we have a YouTube channel at StevenJFG. I will put the link in here so you guys... Here, I think I have it here. So that's the YouTube live if you're wondering who I'm talking to and you cannot see them. You guys are seeing a dual stream right now, but I don't have the YouTube chat up. Culture... Yeah, that's exactly what I needed too. Yeah, because it was just crazy. And Steven, it's more like 4 years of waiting through BS. I'm reaching 4 years next April. Yes, I understand. I stopped going to panels a couple years ago. The ones I was on kind of degenerated into party lines without relevance. Yeah. Okay, where'd my sound go? Yeah. It's loading again. Same. That's why I stopped doing open panels. That's why I started doing the one-on-one. I think Mags was the first one that I did for channel art, and that's where I started doing channel art with other people. But eventually, I didn't want to burn out from doing that. And eventually, I'll ask someone else who wants to do it. I think Views for Hughes is the next one I'm trying to get to do. But those were fun. A lot of people liked that, right? I never do open panels anymore. That's a lie. I've seen you on Rancors. Too many people come in on bad faith and do sabotage. Are you sure they're always doing sabotage, or is it because you're just too protective right now? It could be both. I'm not trying to take it away from it, but I'm saying it's like that. Yeah. It's kind of why I stopped the Fortnite streams for a little bit, right? Because eventually, after I got demonetized for covering the convoy, I started detesting the game because it just kept bringing up fights with people. Or it just ruined my mood for the rest of the day. So I had to stop playing. And then every time I tried, it would go okay, and then it would go back to the same cycle. And eventually, like, friendships end. But I again, don't hate the person. I don't hate the people. Eventually, I got back into the FN as well, but I didn't want me to go on a live stream in a game I hated or was despising and bring everyone else down. That's why the hardest thing after demonetization, I couldn't find my place, my road where to go next, because I was just not unhappy. I was just not happy. And trying to get out of that rut, that depression was just, it was a nightmare. I almost wanted to give up a few times. You guys have heard this story. I almost deleted this channel a couple times. Mark, stop selling out back tube. Stop doing that. How dare you? I'm kidding. It's okay. Oh, I just won't host one. Oh, okay. This house is a wreck. Ever Vigil. There you go, Mags. Turn off that music. It's driving me nuts. I'm thinking about changing...
Father's been trying to fix his old camera.
I think we're going to change the channel's name to Crumbs. What do you guys think? I'm going to change my name from FAT-STEVENSEAGAL to Crumbs. Are you guys okay with that? Shit, they're going to go to the basement. I hate the basements. By the way, I got to check something quickly. I want to test a theory right now and see if it happened. Well, my app is really locking up right now. Mark, sarcasm. Mark, it's called sarcasm. They're all still on Rumble. You're valuable to me since it showed. Yeah, I realized I am a patriot when it comes to Canada, but I'm terrified to cover Canadian politics now because reuse content. YouTube will hit me again. They're hitting everyone now again. Oh, you need Daryl to back you up? You can't tell sarcasm? Trudeau's still a dickhead. I'm going to stand by that. And I agree, Pierre might not save Canada, but Pierre is pretty much a better voice right now than what we're seeing what everyone else is doing, man.
When the world becomes too cruel,
Can't stand that. Just
we look for a place to hide. The dark can be many things.
Okay, you want me to go in or not?
It can be refuge. Or it can be hell. It is whatever you make it.
Mark, you shall. No, but seriously, I miss back to y'all, and you've been really ones that truly opened up. Yeah. I try not to do a live stream when I'm in a bad mood because of some life event, but I don't want to lash out the ones because, yeah, I understand that too. Yep.
The dark can be a silent place. Silence can be empty. Or it can speak volumes. It is whatever you make it.
It's exactly what it was, Trinoculus. What the hell happened? Again.
The dark can be a lonely place. Solitude can be a sentence.
Why I had so much fun with Harry Potter, because Harry Potter brought in a bunch of different people. Everyone was enjoying it because everyone was a fan. That Hogwarts Legacy month or 2 months was great. I had a lot of fun with that. I'm hoping Final Fantasy does the same thing. It's really hard to find a game that's not only trending on a platform, but to find a game that everyone can enjoy. Hey, Arwen, good morning. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Or it can be a companion. It is whatever you make it.
Oh my God, that scared the shit out of me. Steven, did you hear people are trying to boycott FAT? Yeah, they can try all they want. It's not going to work. That demo sold it. Go look at YouTube trending right now for gaming live right now, and that demo has what, 16,000 people watching? Layers of Fear is even trending. They can try. They try. Oh, boy! This summer, Atomic Heart. We're going back to Atomic Heart because supposedly the DLC is coming out this summer. So we're gonna get more of the story from Atomic Heart. They tried to boycott that too. Good luck that did. I do not like this.
Sometimes it's better to hide, to let the dark in.
Has released a few weapon mods, but no, not a release date. Damn it. Yeah. I'm not playing Fortnite, Mark.
Oh, Father's coming! Quick, get in!
No, please.
I said, get in!
This land is a wonder to be sure, but how will I ever get home?
Home? Now, why'd you want to go to such an awful place?
Oh, by the way, I gotta check that out quickly. Give me one second, guys, because that Pixar thumbnail I was working on yesterday was. Hold on, I want to check. Let me get a second. I always check to see how the videos are doing. So give me one second. I'm just gonna check Pro. 5K in 54 minutes ain't bad. 42K for yesterday. 48. Wow, 2 from. Oh shit. Hell yeah, I like it. Remember, guys, this is a whining stream. All I'm doing is whining. That is my job. I am just whine. I am nothing but a whiner. That is my job here. I am a victim. Everything I do is not my fault. Sarcasm. Give me 1 second here. 12 views. Come on, Rumble. Get your shit together. Shit. There we go. All right, cool. We gotta grab some coffee. Mags just touched on how sometimes we cannot help. Exactly.
Hush, it's already started. Come on, he'll get mad if we're not back before him.
I guess I gotta change my vape. Hold on. Wine and cheese? No, I'm allergic to grapes, Mark. I can't drink wine. You know this. You do know this because I've said this numerous times. I cannot drink wine. Technically, I'm allergic to caffeine, but that's only because it affects my ADHD. I'll grow out of that one. This has been a pretty good conversation, guys. I appreciate it. My beloved rabbit, it is with trembling hands that I write this letter. Words cannot express how overjoyed I am finally to hear from you. When I had heard of what had happened, my heart sank. It was as if a terrible shadow had eclipsed my life. But now that I know you're still with us, I feel the shadow is lifted. As much as it pains me to hear of your injuries, I pray that you find solace in the fact that you'll be here to witness the birth of our second child. Exactly it, Dave. You nailed it. Conversations are sorely needed. I'm allergic to watermelon, believe it or not.
This is where you come in. Go on, pick it up. Seems the tables have turned, Quartermaster. Curse you and your mutinous puppets. I will not make this easy for you. If I am to meet my doom today, it will be by your hands, by your action. Too late to build your character, boy. You wanted to be like me? Shoot! What are we to you? Mere playthings? Play your part.
Other way.
You thought you could be me? You will always be just a scared little boy.
Lily, are you alright? Lily! Lily! Lily, I thought you were gone.
That's because I was. Well, she is.
What?
Who I was a moment ago is no more. Now, I can become someone else. Watch. This is the best part. Come. We can't stay any longer.
I'll say it again, Teague. I think you'll be all right eventually. Just do what you gotta do. And Mags, take that break. Figure out who actually gives a fuck. Put your importance in that. And even what Mac does. Focus on yourself. Focus on your content. If you can't appease yourself, there's no way in hell you're going to appease everyone else. That's the way I look at it.
I know. Henceforth, I shall be...
And I'm not a
Captain
preacher.
Baines, the Black Wanderer.
That sounds kind of racist.
Captain Baines isn't a girl.
No problem. Are you my mummy and bowling out the door of the game? You're talking about Doctor Who, Mark. That was the kids with the gas masks fused to their faces because of nanites from Captain Jack. He loves gold, but all else can smell the world half away. No, not a reverend, no. That was creepy. Steam is 100% right. Yep. I'm not right. I'm just experienced. I'm only right in my predictions, and people hate it. Missing one piece, is it? No, it's not there. I'm definitely not a counselor. I don't have training for that.
My brother. He was always there, following in my footsteps. Silent, smiling sadly, like a warm shadow. Always there, but never really present. Sometimes, when darkness fell across town, we'd sneak out of the house. He'd look up into the night sky, watching the stars, but never really seeing them. What he really saw was 1,000 souls on fire. His eyes would light up. The stars were already there. At that moment, I knew he had it in him. To make 1,000 hearts bleed, 1,000 heads turn, 1,000 eyes weep. My brother, the silent dreamer, dreaming that a day would come when we could leave it all behind. The journey of a lifetime, a light on the horizon, a flame to call his own. Yes, he had it in him to make 1,000 souls burn, make them feel alive, make them live forever, 1,000 lives. But never mine. Never mine. There we were, dreaming our souls away into the night sky. When we could almost reach out and take it, a cruel shade eclipsed the sun. Our dream was gone. Something else took its place. Something vicious. Something... Oh no. What will the Black Wanderer do now? Don't worry. One day we'll get to see how it ends.
That's a memory. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a silent film, right?
Na 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 na.
Lily, what if something bad happens? What if I can't find you?
Listen to my voice. If you want to make it to the end, just remember, the monster can be scary, but it's sad too. Because at the end of the day, it's just as lost as we are.
What the hell? What am I supposed to do here? I think I did it. Maybe not.
Show yourself, ye one-eyed freak! I'll make ye wish ye had a spare.
My hero.
Oh my god. Oh wait.
Look, it's her.
What? Who?
She's the one, Mr. Hardy. She's the one that would take us there.
A little spark is all it takes.
Father, no, please.
Stay out of it, Lily!
Why can't you just leave us alone?
You filled the boy's head with nonsense. As if he wasn't useless enough!
You're the one who's useless. You cruel, one-eyed freak.
What did you call me?
Get away from him. You monster.
It got me? It's not this. It's literally the game that's doing that sound mute when I go close to these little alcoves. Right, it's gonna double back, isn't it? Yep. Or Cyclops, she's a pain in the ass. Okay, okay, it's coming for me. I need an alcove.
Father, it's today.
I know. I'm going to see her. Take care of the house while I'm gone.
Did you get anything for James? It's his day too.
I had to buy something for your... Please, help me. It hurts. It hurts. I can't take it anymore.
Is it over?
No, Mr. Hardy. It's only just...
My spirits, as in a dream, are all bound up. My father's loss, the weakness which I feel.
Breathe.
run, but do you know the way? You build one character, you destroy the other. There's no other way. You follow reason, you see through it, you cut away the strings. You hesitate, you look for a better way. Nothing is ever easy.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. So, James, am I correct to assume you live somewhere nearby?
Yes,
With your family?
my sister.
Oh, you have a sister, splendid. And what about your parents?
Father.
Oh. Well, let's start with your father. He must be proud of such a strapping young lad as yourself.
He is not
Well, how about your sister? Is she,
everything.
I see. You spend a lot of time with your sister.
She's always there. And she will be forever.
Well, that's not dark at all.
We are now entering the eastern part of the borough. This particular area holds a special place in my heart as I grew up not far from here myself. Few things have changed, it seems, for better or worse. I see children playing in the streets, not a care in their little minds. If it wasn't for their shabby clothes, one could almost forget about the crushing poverty that plagues so many of the local families. But what do we have here? A boy, sitting on a park bench, alone. Perhaps you won't mind if we pick his brain a bit. Good morning, young man. What's your name? Good morning, young man. What's your... morning. Good man. Your... What's your name?
James.
You run, but do you know the way?
It shows the same video again.
You build
What's the
one
premise of
character,
this game?
You destroy the other.
It's horror.
There's no other
Psychological something. All I
way.
know
You
is
follow reason,
Tony
you see
Todd
through it.
does the
You cut
voicing for
away
some
the
of it.
strings.
The original Candyman. And I think
You
it started as an
hesitate. You
acting
look
job
for
on
better
a
way.
ship, and all of a sudden
Nothing
this
is
shit starts
ever
happening.
easy.
There shall be a vast shout, and then a vaster silence.
That too. And yep, it was Kern.
Are you not afraid of death?
Some people believe in nothing, and so they live for nothing. To live without belief is more terrible than dying.
Lily, Captain, I found it. But it's empty. It's all gone.
Steady yourself, Quartermaster. Return to the hideout. I'll keep searching on my own.
I can help.
Go on. Be there for her. Like she was for you.
Breaked out yet?
From one flame to another, but never your own. Some parts are not to be played. Some parts.
1 second, chat. Just taking a screenshot. Oh, that thing's chasing me. I have yet to find the Reaper. Those are rare spawns, Kitty Bear, and those things are intense, from my understanding. Oh, great. The door. Oh, that's great. That's.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
What if I walk backwards? Damn it. Wait a minute. It wouldn't let me walk backwards? Thanks, Arwen. I have my level up to 24. What the fuck?
There are things that should not be. Should not be broken.
Cheer up. You're all right. You're not hurt. You're not upset. Nothing really happened. happened. You just need to be more careful.
Hey, Alan.
Why am I always the one? Why weren't you there? Why didn't you protect me? Why did you let this monster? Useless! Worthless! I hate you!
I think I have that. I'll have to check. It's been a while. And another screenshot and gallery. Ugh.
Things happen. Bad things. I am still here. This is not the end. This pain will pass. The scars will fade. design it to work.
When I get to a safe spot, if there is one, I'll check it, Mags.
Why did you let this monster? You're weak. You're worthless. You're nothing! I hate you!
Oh, that's funny, Kitty Bear. I didn't know that. Are you enjoying the game, though? This reminds me a lot of the back rooms.
We were meant to live forever. And I will. I will be forever. I will be. I will!
Forever the dream. Forever the wound. Forever you. Do you hear it? The tide rises in the veins of the world. It comes for you. Don't fight it. Do not go into that savage fire. You will never be conquered. You will never be tamed. It will never be. Do not go into that reckless flame. It was not meant for you. It will not let you be. Your heart burns. Your soul peels away. And still you choose to go deeper. You cannot have it. You can never have it.
Lily, please come back. I need you. Hello? My name is James. What's yours?
Six, 3-3.
That's a funny name. Can you help me find my sister?
I was drowning in a sea of thirst. I was feasting, but never full. You, my teeth are yours to bear.
She's been gone a long time. I'm scared something happened to her. I didn't mean to. She told me to go back. No, stop it. It's not true.
Stripped of all my riches, I sailed the sea of nothingness. My debt to you, I will repay. Here is my pound of flesh. Left adrift in a sea of lethargy. My hands, the devil's playthings. Put them to some use.
Hey, Wolverine.
I come from a sea of displeasure. I have longed for affection. Now I live to please you. Wallowing in a sea of shame. I was never one to serve. But for you, I swallow my pride.
You're right, it is my fault. Yes, I can still save her. She can live on forever. Show me the way, I'll do what needs to be done. I'm the captain now.
Lead us, O Captain. We will follow you across the 7 seas. The soul pays its debt.
I missed one.
One more for the abyss. Abandon hope. I'm all that's left. Forever.
Here we are again. You almost had it.
She lied to me. 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 This way.
Hey, Jester.
It's so dark.
Can't you hear it? Na, 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 na.
Lily, what if something bad happens? What if I can't find you?
Shh. Listen to my voice. Hold it deep inside, and I will always be there for you.
Forever?
You got it wrong.
Tell me, James, do you like sitting here in the park?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I think I do. Out here, I could be anyone.
Truly? You can be anyone you want?
I think I don't need to be. I can play anyone I want.
So, James, am I correct to assume you live somewhere nearby?
Yes,
With your family?
my sister.
Oh, you have a sister, splendid. And what about your parents?
Father.
Oh, well, let's start with your father. He must be proud of such a strapping young lad as yourself.
He is not.
How about your sister? Is she,
She's everything.
I see. You spend a lot of time with your sister.
She's always there. And she will be. Forever.
Have I offended you, James?
No,
You just don't want to talk to me anymore.
I don't know what I want. They say that the dreams shine for
The star.
he had really can come true.
Are dreams what's really important to you?
Your dreams can stay with you forever.
Forever. An endless sea, stretching into eternity. Restless, roaring, terrifying. For years he has learned to hide, to flow with the tide, to pretend, to be one with the void. But now that a flame has been lit, he knows there is no other way. Too soon to let go. Too late.
Challenge accepted,
to turn
Wolverine.
back. The eyes of eternity are once again upon him. He stares back.
Do you see now? You tried to fix me. Instead, you broke yourself.
Only 10 likes today? Damn, I must be doing really bad.
This place, it sickens me. With all of its clutter and confusion, it is a monument to your weakness. A portrait of your indecision. The wreckage of what never truly was.
Just share out the
It
stream.
is broken, hollow. Just like you.
Great, now you got me paranoid. Let's actually see how bad we're doing. Hey, the one thing we can say is the stream hasn't had any hangups or problems. Or any... something to keep an eye on. Square Enix staff has really been asking Final Fantasy Bus to remake for Final Fantasy VI. They better not screw it up. But if that's actually true, Mags, I will be happy. I'll be happy as hell. But we won't see that like for 2 or 3 years. Thanks, Mike, for the retweet. And now, what did you say, Wolverine? I'm gonna check your text. What did you say? You said the Flash movie sucks. So we got a bunch of views, no likes. That's fine. Still, we got the views. That's all that matters. Got a little country over Twitter basically posted and claimed I lied and I haven't watched it. All right. Hold on. I challenge accepted. The Flash movie sucks. Keaton does not. Sasha Gale does not. The movie itself. In my opinion. I can't believe you got hit for that, dude. That's funny. Someone called you a liar. Please, management, please watch. No offense, dude, but get your goddamn link out of my chat. Please watch and like. Thank you. If you have to beg other people to like your videos, then you're not promoting yourself correctly. Don't come into other people's chat and do that. That's rude. Nice. Sorry, I had to get that out there. All right, let's get back to the game. Hey, old fart. I only watched it because of Keaton. That's it. I didn't go to the theater either.
You tried so hard to bring me back. You called out to me from the void. But something else answered.
Same here. That's what I watched it on. FF9 remake? Screw FF9. If anything, do something with the fucking 8 and give us voices with the whole gunblades and stuff. Okay, why did I open this? It goes nowhere. Okay, there's... Oh, wait, never mind. I'm an idiot. Jesus Christ.
Poor little Jimmy. Poor, weak, pathetic little Jimmy. Who was the victim? Who was the burden? An anchor, dragging me down.
Here, buddy.
I guess I never had a chance, did I? Neither of us did. We never should have lived this long. Forever is a very long time. Sometimes, it's better not to be, to burn away completely. There's no place for me here. Only you, whoever that is. I hope you'll be brave this time. I don't think I can. I cannot. You cannot help me. Not anymore.
This was to be my final work. To reclaim what was lost. To let go of the stolen fire. To reignite the true flame. But now the spark. It is almost gone. It is lost. Hopeless. Just like you.
A life that was never yours. Dreams you had no right to dream. Too scared to be yourself. Too weak to be anyone else.
Eat my balls! Jesus Christ, Chester, thank you.
Both of them! Eat them! Pour them in your mouth with a little sauce. It's called Steven.
How many lives have you buried just by merely existing? Existing, but never being. Wouldn't it be better if you just went away?
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused here now.
How many times have I tried to put the pieces back together? Just to watch them fall apart. I am done. All of us. We cannot be forever. How long can a man burn before he turns to ash? How could you know? Of all the wasted years, of all the pain it took to bring you here, how many times must a man die before he can truly live? How many times? Look at it! This is what happens when you fail to take control. Look at it. Twisted, formless. Just like it proves as it must. Will you crumble as well?
You guys think you're confused? I'm just as confused.
The boy that never speaks. Have you found the voice? Soon, the world will know. It's bound to be a night to remember. Shame I won't be there to see it.
You run, but do you know the way? You build one character, you destroy the other. There's no other way. You follow reason, you see through it, you cut away the strings. You hesitate, you look for a better way. Nothing is ever easy. You struggle against the current, fight against all odds. Ah. In the end, there is no right or wrong. There is only... James! Lily! Ah! James! Listen to me! You have to go!
No! I'm not leaving. I'll find a way to reach you.
I know you will. You're strong. Stronger than you know. We'll be together again. No matter how long it takes, I will find you. I will.
And so, here we are again. How many times has it been? You don't know, do you? How would you? You don't even know what you are. An artist giving an unfocused performance. A creature trapped in a prison of its own making. A thing that should not. I know what you came for. What you think you want. Flame, flame, burn away. Come again some other day. You can't have it. Because you are not ready. Because you have not earned it. When you do, I'll be waiting. Until then.
Action.
I don't know what the hell I just played. But it was well put together. I'm guessing there's multiple endings. New Game Plus has been unlocked. Now you can choose the act you wish to replay from the cabin's film projector. Change your decisions and rebuild your character. Find new story items and gather the ones you've missed. Unlock all achievements. Discover otherworldly secrets hidden across the ship. That was definitely interesting. But we can most definitely write that game into the pile of beaten. So we've beaten that game. Which reminds me, I gotta check and see if... How many achievements do we get for that? Is there any achievements? I played this for 6 hours. And this is Layers of Fear 2. It actually wasn't bad. I feel like that the games are connected with the storyline, and because I didn't find all the items, I'm guessing that's why we feel kind of ripped off. I still think it was good. I'm gonna do a quick search just to check something out here. Oh wait. Let's see. I need to know where my gallery is. Open file location. No, not for that, you jackass. No. Well, let's see. Gallery. Oh, they save it to the desktop? Really? That's where they save it? That's so stupid. Desktop. Oh, wrong desktop. That's why. Wait, it said... Okay, either my computer's on drugs, or it's not saving the images where I gallery. File location. Trailer. Why is it putting it in a D? Oh, okay. Put it in I made a whole new folder. Jackasses. I thought it was all right. I really did. Hold on. Let's see something here. Layers of Fear 2. Okay, so pretty much you take control of an actor aboard a ship. As the player explores the ship, he comes across reels of film and camera equipment as various bill sets. Okay. So what's the whole point? So the game supposedly takes place in James' mind, who is left empty and vacant by Lily's death. And the director is hinted to be his inner conscience. James is caught in an inner struggle as he attempts to reconstruct the consciousness of his deceased sister to bring her back. His unconscious, taking the form of the director, drives him to prevent this. Instead of rejecting his alter ego, attempts to overtake him. James constantly flees from a deformed, shapeless monster that represents his indecision or lack of identity. The deformed woman, known as the Rat Queen, is a mysterious entity that appears to be guiding James. In the third ending, where the decisions are made in equal measure, she appears to reprimand James, and the cycle starts again. So I got the third ending because I kept making it balanced in my choices. That's what happened. So pretty much there's multiple endings, but I got the one that pretty much I don't know. Okay, so at least I know there's multiple endings. There is multiple endings. It's just weird how it told it, right? No, they didn't suggest this. I'm the one who brought this up. The I Like Turtles thing is just an ongoing joke. Like yesterday was like, who owes me $15? Please use your mod powers and play that kid saying I like turtles. I don't have that soundbite. So there is a hinted to be a supernatural element to this, as Lily's voice tells him he called out for her soul, but something else answered. Yeah, possibly referring to the Rat Queen, who might be been aiding and finalizing his choice of who he is. This is also why people don't completely recognize him, and no camera or writings will discern his appearance or his name. As for the final scene, for Lily, it symbolizes her taking over Jacob as his sense of self is dissolved. Through James' underlying knowledge will forever follow him. For the true James, it represents his acceptance and living with part of his past trauma, guilt, and regrets, and moving on with his life, building his own personal character rather than living off another. So that pretty much, that whole that actually sums up the whole conversation that this stream started on, if you actually think about it. Just the delivery was different. So there's two other endings. It shows I'm a fucking Libra, though. I got the third ending, which is pretty much balanced in my decisions. So yeah, all right. Damn. It's not a bad game. Just confusing as shit. I thought you were the one playing that. No, that was Tom. Tom is the one playing that. I play other things.
Burger King foot lettuce.
And like...
Nope.
Yeah, or...
I love you.
Or it was...
I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
That was me. But no, this game was good. We went longer today than expected, but I wanted to at least see... Like, we had 2 more reels left, so I wanted to beat the game. I don't know if I'm going to do a New Game Plus. There's no point with Final Fantasy so close. We might do more Outer Worlds tonight. Or... I don't frickin' know. I might do something lame. But we should probably start wrapping up so I can get things going. The stream did all right. Mostly. But before we get everything done, customization, let's quickly see who's out there. And see if there's a redirect available. Oh, there's Mead Radio. There's Dr. Lupo, and that's all I'm really seeing. All right, we'll go hit the radio. So you guys have a good day. Wait for the redirect, and we'll see you later tonight. Ciao, guys.